Right, so what you'll need to make your own block of skate wax is either some old candles, been collecting for a while, just old bits, that in the scrap. You need that. You'll need a china bowl that can be heated and not crack. You'll need some ice and a bath. I'll put some water in that as well. If you haven't got any bits of old candle knocking around, then you'll probably want to get some candle wax. If you want to colour it, you can use crayons. I think they work well. I haven't tried them yet, but you'll also need a pan. This one I found on the street somewhere. It does the job, but you wouldn't want to eat out of it afterwards, basically. So you want something that's designated for that. I just have this because it helps take the heat out of this. When the wax is in there, it helps it cool quicker. Another tip is to boil the inside of the bowl just so the wax doesn't stick to it, and because the outside cools quicker than the inside, it shrinks and pulls away from the edge if there's oil on it. It's not as easy to get off if there's no oil on it, if it's not waxed up or lubed up, sorry. For this part, you want to do it in a ventilated place or have the windows open or the fan on. In my case, I've got the windows open. Turn it on a low heat, start adding it in. Wax melts at about 37 degrees centigrade, but its boiling point is far hotter. We're not trying to get to the boiling point, we're just trying to get to the melting point, which will help with the setting, make it set quicker in the mould. But for now, just adding it in, breaking it up. You could use a grater for this, but I don't have one spare that I can use. And add a bit of purple in there just for a bit of colour. This is a mixture of different types of wax. So there's this one here, I believe, is a more beeswax, whereas this one here, slightly harder, is a paraffin wax. It's been heated and some of the chemicals are burnt off, which makes it a lot harder. So if you want a harder wax, candles that have been used, just the end bits of them, or look out for the feel of it. If it feels like it's a hard candle like that to break, it's probably going to make a harder wax when it's set. Whereas if you've got one like this, it's just powdery when you crush it with your hands, then you're probably going to get a softer wax. Depends what you're grinding on. Once that's all melted, move over to the mould. So for this part, you have the mould. To oil it up, you just put a bit of standard cooking oil in there, a bit of paper towel or whatever, and wipe it round until the whole thing's covered. Nice inside edge. So carefully pour the wax into the mould. So it's set a little bit now, it's still a little bit soft, but it's pulled away from the edge of the mould. That's how you make a wax puck. And you can just repeat the process however much wax you have or however much you need. But we'll let that set fully.